Welcome to the Art of Hitting channel. Today we're going to talk about the overlap grip, one of my favorite subjects. You see me here back when I was about 54, 55, using overlap grip very effectively. Started when I was 35. It's been really good to me, and all the things I say about it, it's done for me. That's why I like it. That's why I suggest it. But this is kind of a funny type video. I was talking to Jeromy, who came to the club and talked about, and he adopted the overlap grip a few years ago. And then Frank, who was trying to show me that the overlap grip is what he says it is, and I said, well, yeah, name-wise, we could say that's an overlap grip, but that really doesn't perform the when I say perform, physics-wise, it doesn't do what he thinks it does, and we talk about it. We go around a little bit in a circular debate. We talk about the overlap grip and making increasing leverage, and then we get into pivot point. It kind of gets a little confusing. I try to straighten it out at the end, but it's kind of all in fun. But in the context of you want to improve your game.
Okay, tell everybody who you are, Jeromy, where you're from.
The overlap grip could help you.
Ontario, Canada. Playing softball for 30 years anyway.
So I got Jeromy on here because he hit the ball. He hit 380, 385 today. The last time he's visiting us from Canada. I guess his son lives in Titusville. But I like to get guys on the channel that switched from a standard grip to overlap grip, and by association, Dano taught you to overlap grip or convinced you to use it.
Right.
Tell us how you transitioned and why.
Well, I mean, the first time I tried, I was just hitting off a tee, and I'd been hitting with my normal grip for a while. I thought I should try. I'm curious to see what this overlap grip is going to feel like, and so I went to the overlap, took some swings.
Let me see how you do it. Explain it to the audience.
So I don't go completely over my hand. I just pinch the bat.
Don't do that. Never do that.
Yeah, I just pinch the bat with my thumb and my index finger, and then not quite hanging off the bottom.
Yeah,
with my
take
bottom
your
hand.
top hand off. Show people how you initially grip it. Turn it the other way, and show the other way.
Oh, this way?
Down. Open.
Oh, this way, yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Open your hand now.
Yeah.
Where do you lay the bat?
So it's right at the bottom of my hand, right here.
Yeah.
My pinky's right at the bottom.
You're kind of. I call that the middle, but
Okay.
I mean, you kind of lay it in the middle. You can move it up a little, but that's good. But that's the way you do it. That's good. Okay.
And and then I just come over my other hand.
Okay.
Just hold the bat between my thumb and my forefinger.
Yeah.
And this
Let me clarify it to the audience.
Yeah.
There's a lot of grips, right?
Yeah.
Put your hand up there normal. You got the one. People do that. Show them down. Stand it up like that. People do that, and then they do like two fingers over, interlock the finger.
Yep.
There's a lot of ways you can do it.
I used to do this. That was the first thing
Yeah.
I tried.
Okay.
Try and get a little bit more whip in the bat.
Okay.
And that worked. I got improved performance that way.
Well, let me stop you there for a minute.
Yeah.
It's going to work because the basic deal on the overlap grip is that when you go down on the handle, you're making it longer, which makes the bat a little faster.
The pivot point moves from up here down to here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and continue.
Yep.
Why you did that, and what did you experience?
So just hitting off a tee one day, I took a few swings like this, and I was hitting it 40, 50 feet further than I was with the regular grip. So, but it felt really out of control. Like I felt like in a game I wouldn't be able to do it because I wouldn't be able to hit the ball.
So how'd you get over that obstacle?
Well, I mean, living up north in Canada, we don't play 6 months of the year. So at the end of the season one year, I was like, I'm gonna go to overlap. I'm gonna practice it all winter until it's natural, and then we'll see what happens. So yeah, I just practiced all my BP over the winter. I did overlap, made sure I had live pitching, just not tee work, and and then once I got into playing the next year, it was natural. Now if you asked me to swing a bat like this, I couldn't do it. It feels so uncomfortable, and I feel like the bat would have no speed whatsoever.
Well, for the audience, when you change a habit of any kind, it's very hard because it's built into your mind. It can be done. You can replace it with another habit that's good if you got a bad habit. But in this case, we're talking about a mechanic and a technique that is in your mechanics. And there's this. I'm not saying this is good and the other's bad. They both work, but this is an asset to you because it will increase. I don't know about as far as you got, but 10 to 15 feet for sure. But the biggest thing is the speed that you get. Your exit speed on your bat's going to be more for sure, I think. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So tell us. Everybody runs into the issue of they go bad and they start blaming on the freaking grip right away. Oh, I can't do it. Let me go back the other way. You ever run into that?
No. For me, I mean, I can't go back now. It feels way too uncomfortable anyway.
Okay.
If I go bad, it's usually because I'm not watching the bat hit the ball. I'm forgetting to throw my hands at the ball. Like little things. Sometimes you get in a groove where you swing so well, you stop thinking about it. But then when you do get a pitcher that gets in your head, or you can't hit them, I just have to remember most of the time, make sure I drive this part of the bat at the ball and snap through, and it'll all happen.
Now I tell everybody that you can hit pitches with that grip that you can't with a standard grip. Do you agree with that statement?
I don't know.
Try a high pitch. Now, when you hit a lot of high pitch, it's a little easy, a little higher. Now, they say don't you think? Now try it with the other grip. Little harder to.
Yeah, you get a natural whip with this, no matter where you swing.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, and I
because
told it.
if your arms are in an uncomfortable position, it's hard to
yeah, but now
properly.
Just like that, the angle you had, show that angle again.
Yeah.
Now you do that angle with the other.
Yeah, it's natural.
You see how you flipped it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what would you say to the audience? Should they try it or?
Absolutely.
And this is not. Good.
Absolutely, I think everybody should try it.
Yeah, it's not just for the big time player or the super major. It's for everybody that plays the game.
Yeah, I've seen some pretty small guys that even take it further. They have the pinky off, they're overlapped, and they hit bombs, and they just have a good swing, and the bat speed you get from the overlap is incredible.
Well, you're certainly a good hitter, my friend. Well, thanks for the input.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Right.
The longer the bat is, the faster it goes. So if your pivot point is here, then this length is all you've got. But if you move the pivot point down to here, now this is going to move faster as it turns. On any rotation, it's going to go faster.
Right. And here, the pivot point is there.
But you haven't extended the bat.
The pivot point is there.
Exactly.
You haven't extended the bat.
I've got the pivot point longer.
Yeah, by one finger.
The bat hasn't got longer. You just moved the pivot point down the handle.
And
yeah, but essentially making the bat longer.
Yeah.
I had guys I played with years ago that put extensions in the handle that accomplished it somewhat.
Yeah.
But the guy was 6'8".
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but no, that's not the overlap grip. There may be a form to overlap grip. Alan Tanner's got like 5 examples of what he says the overlap grip. But the true overlap grip is, we're having a debate here on the overlap grip.
So,
this is my little protege disciple, but he's he watches MSNBC too much.
No. And not Joe in Scarborough anymore. Never.
Yeah, we got into politics.
Come on.
Go ahead. My fault.
Your finger here isn't overlapping anything.
It's not?
No. That's just stuck over at the here.
Then that's not
it's
an overlap
not
grip.
It's
Then
not
that's not an
over-anything.
overlap grip.
And so when you do this, that's just a finger on the bottom.
Well, some people call that.
When I go like this, that's an overlap. Now, ladies and gentlemen watching this video, in the comments, you say who's correct. Is this an overlap grip, Frank, or is Ed's this an overlap
That's
grip?
not. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said, look, man, one of the greatest hitter ever lived. Callaway from New York used a similar grip to that. He
Is
had
this overlap?
No. You go down here to get that, and then he had this hand standard.
Oh, like this?
No, standard on there.
Like this?
Standard, yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
But that's what he called the overlap grip, and that's good. Do whatever.
Do you call it an overlap grip?
Yeah, I go with. He's one of the greatest hitters ever.
Ed Rose calls this the overlap grip.
A form of it.
Okay.
There's like 5.
Right, now, in your comments, I want you to say, is Ed Rose correct in this, or is Frank correct in saying this is an overlap grip? Ladies and gentlemen can say it in the comments. Vote.
What do you
You get
think
to
about
vote.
that? This guy's been 5 minutes in the game. I got 60 years in the game, and I've been using overlap grip for 45 years. And
Let your
this
viewers vote.
well, they can vote certainly, and they got opinions, but that
In the
doesn't
comments,
change.
that'll be
That doesn't change my. What do you think? You hear this nonsense he's talking about?
I think do what works for you. So
Well, I agree with that somewhat,
An overlap grip.
but he says
What is an
now
overlap
he's
grip?
making freaking definition.
I'm not one of those
He
definition
thinks
that's
guys,
what you-
yeah.
maybe call Alan Tanner and see
You
if you can
accused me
get.
of being unloyal to the hitting club.
Well, I don't give
You're
a shit
kidding.
what you do. I was kidding in a context, but
See,
you
to
know,
me, this was told was drop a finger off the end.
Ah.
This was never mentioned as an overlap. To me.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
yeah. But why did they do it? Why?
Well,
What's the
because
purpose
that's
of it?
one way of moving the pivot point further.
Yeah, move the pivot point. Take that and put it in your liberal mind.
But this is moving the pivot point too. It's down here.
Hey Ed, can
How
we
it
shift?
ain't extending the bat, so how's
No,
it
but
make
it's
it
moving
faster?
the pivot point. That's the key thing. The
Well,
pivot point, not
the
the
pivot
like
point.
That.
Can we shift this discussion to chickens, ducks, and turkeys?
I don't know
Because
anything.
I want to use foul language on your site.
That's,
knock,
hey,
knock, knock.
in case you don't know,
Knock, knock.
go ahead. Who's there?
Anita,
I need a what?
I need a bigger pair of pants for tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Dude, that was just Alf, the comedy king of the hitting club, and that was my ex pupil,
I'm still
Frank,
your pupil.
the
I
stud.
listen to everything you say.
Yeah, but then
Usually.
you change it.
I don't
Huh?
agree,
What?
but-
He still don't know the point about extending the bat. You call it
Frank
what
is
you want.
loyal.
Huh?
He's loyal.
He's loyal.
I will always give credit.
Well, I want to tell you
Edward-
one thing. You are the most improved player, and shit, I think today you out-hit me, but you hadn't had 20 rounds of chemo either, but that's my excuse. But, dude, I'm proud of you, dude. I'm proud of you, even though you're a knucklehead and you watch MSNBC.
I don't watch that.
Oh, you don't?
No, just read the New York Times. You can accuse
I
me.
don't read. I can't read, but
Yeah.
New York Times. It's the Post-it's the better one, isn't it? No, he don't like the Post because but I stick with the winners.
Yeah.
Dano, I just got done talking to Jeromy, and he said that you influenced him on the overlap grip. So you probably influenced a lot of those Canucks in the overlap grip, huh?
It works, man. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you it works for you. I mean, you wanted the studs, man. You hitting it like I only dreamed of hitting it in my age.
Come on now.
At my age now, I
Yeah,
can hit.
yeah. I know.
But damn, look at them arms. Them vessels popped out. Damn.
Stay
well,
hydrated, baby.
Yeah, the one thing you got to watch the dugout. We're gonna have Bogey and his
Correct.
son on, and we're going to. What was the other thing?
we go through around here?
What was the other thing I wanted to announce? I can't
How
remember.
great you are, because you're pretty
Huh?
great.
Do what?
You're going to announce how great Ed Rose is, because he's pretty great.
No, I want you to talk all the good shit about me because nobody else will.
So you've seen this guy, Ed Rose, man. He can really hit it. Legendary player.
Yeah,
mean,
I
he's the
missed
best
about
all
3
time.
of them today. But listen, your boy Jamie, what do you?
Jeromy.
Jeromy.
Yeah.
See, I forgot his name already.
It's okay.
Will you switch to overlap grip when?
Probably in 2015, I really started to commit to using it.
And then one thing that Dano is we're gonna do a video on you and the walk up and see if anybody wants to learn that.
Yep.
You want to put that down? We'll do a video on it.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll get a. I'll tell you what, if you can teach people to be as effective as you, that might be a coming thing.
Yeah.
Okay, man. I've never seen a guy do the walk up that wasn't a good hitter. Have you?
Inconsistent. I've seen inconsistent guys who do the walk up, but it's fixable because I was too when I first started. So
Okay.
yeah.
Thanks for the info.
Let me lay out something about this video. We're kind of talking the same thing. We may have talked in circles a little bit, but let's describe the grip that Frank's talking about. The left hand is on the bat normally, and he's taking it and putting it like that, okay? And so while the right hand is on top like this, it's effectively overlapping, no argument. This grip is sometimes referred to as an overlap grip, as we stated, and Frank's emphasizing, because the fingers of the top hand cover and overlap the right hand. The potential effect of that grip improves the wrist action. True. The overlap grip can reduce the tension in the hands and wrists by allowing the wrists move independently. This freedom may enhance the natural snap or rotation of the wrist at contact, potentially improving the whip action. However, this benefit is largely situational and dependent on the hitter's mechanics. It does not inherently add speed or power unless the hitter can capitalize on the enhanced wrist movement. Leverage or increase power. Does it leverage or increase power? It does not. That's false. This grip does not extend the lever's length of the bat because it doesn't go over the end of the bat. Unlike other overlapping grips where the bat is held further down in the hand on the handle, this version keeps the hand is essentially in the same position on the bat as a normal grip. The overlap itself does not inherently generate more bat speed or force at contact. The control over the bat is kind of neutral. While some hitters might feel more comfortable with the grip due to increased wrist flexibility, it could reduce the control for others. The top hand is less involved in directly guiding the bat, which could compromise the precision of the current situation or certain situations. Swing path, the swing path and the timing. True, overlap grip can encourage a more fluid swing path because of the wrists are less restricted. However, this doesn't guarantee better results. It depends on how well the hitter times the rotation and whether the rest of the swing is in sync mechanically or sound. The zone coverage, what can you cover at the plate? This grip does not inherently improve the reach, if you will, of the zone or the zone coverage because it does not extend the bat or change the pivot point. So that's the argument, and the question might be, does this provide a significant advantage? The simple answer is no. It does not provide a significant advantage by itself, and that's what I was trying to get across to Frank. The primary benefit is improved wrist mobility and rotation only, which can help certain hitters generate better bat speed or snap, as I said earlier, through the hitting zone. However, this improvement is highly dependent on the hitter's ability to exploit that mobility within his existing mechanics. Essentially, that's translated into, dude, if you're good enough, you can go overcome anything. The grip does not create more leverage, reach, or power. Bottom line. And that's the point of the overlap grip, which are often the key matrix to evaluating a true hitter's advantage. Additionally, for hitters who rely on tight control or precise barrel positioning, this grip may hinder that effort. So here's the conclusion, basically. My argument is mostly true. The overlap grip in this configuration allows the better wrist rotation, but does not provide a significant mechanical advantage beyond that point. The effect is primarily a feeling based on adjustment that could benefit hitters who prefer more wrist freedom, but it doesn't fundamentally improve the physics of the swing, Frankie. And some of you may not got all that. You look in the description part. I'm going to put all this in writing and put it in the description part. So a lot of you might, when you look at my videos, sometimes I slur my words, don't get things right. This is a one-take operation. I'm just sharing with you what's on my mind. So look at the write-up part, which we do a pretty good job writing it up. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed. Well, I misspoke when I told Frank about Galloway. I said Callaway. It's Big Jim Galloway, often referred to as the Big Jim, was a towering figure in the slow pitch softball world, both literally and figuratively. He stood 6'4" and weighed 230 pounds. He was renowned for his prestigious power at the plate and exceptional defensive skill. His career spanned 1946 to 1980, left in indelible mark on the sport. I remember him as a young man, and in softball, I was probably 19 years old, and they said, yeah, this guy actually got walk with bases loaded. And I was so impressed by that. It was like, unbelievable. Walk with bases loaded? Holy mackerel, in softball? And, go figure, man. I've seen a lot of guys walk with bases loaded, in my day, including myself. And I've also had people walk and feel the bases loaded and pitch to me and other people. It's a no-win proposition usually. But yeah, I just wanted to correct that because Jim Galloway was one of the guys that used the form of the hand. He had the grip down on the handle, but he also had his right hand on the barrel in normal way. Enjoy. I hope you liked it.
I've got that lightning inside me. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. I'm cranking up on the throttle, victory is mine. Show you the harder the battle, harder I fight. I've come too far to quit. Step back, I'm going in.